Ready, people? Yeah. Took an angel by, swam in the storm to pass by. I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City in my pursuit of being happy. Came up out the hood with my hair all nappy, cut it all off. But some name after my pappy, the streets tried to trap me. But I had to escape from my destiny and wait for me to be great. And I knew it, so was square, had to show improvement when I do it, so was stupid. Now you loving me like you pay, and I know that you wasn't ready for this. I'm so on point with my targets, I'm sure I won't miss. Since the past, present, and the future, Six Square, the household name, something to get used to.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the feature with Cliff Jackson III. I am your host with the most, CJ3. I am he, man. So happy to have you all here with me tonight. Welcome to another awesome episode of the feature, man. Whether y'all tuning into this thing live or y'all coming in, catching in the replay, last half-ass minute, it's all good, man. Welcome to the show. You don't want to miss tonight's show because I got a couple of hot topics I want to get into tonight, man. I just couldn't narrow this thing down to just one particular topic that I wanted to talk about tonight. But tonight is it. It's just hot topics tonight, man. I'm talking about so much happening today. Stuff that I've been trying to lay off of. I ain't want to touch it, but today, make a man want to touch it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, touch that. But I got to tonight, man. So, yeah, it might be some people's hearts I crush, some people's toes I may step on, some people's egos that may get slapped down. It's okay. I'm in the business of ruffling feathers, so that's what I do. So, it's all good. At the end of the day, hey, man, like I said, this is the feature. This is where we get intimate and become more exclusive with the topics and the guests that we have on here, man. But before I get into anything, hello to all my features out there. Hey, y'all out there in television land. Welcome to the feature, man. My faithful few, man. My faithful few that always come check me out, come see me all the time, man. Whatever I'm doing, man, I appreciate y'all to the bottom of my heart. Y'all already know. Man, to those tuning in by way of YouTube, Twitch, and later gonna see this thing on Facebook, man. Hello. Instagram, for those folks that are out there on the Instagram world. If you can see me, if you can hear me. If not, it's all good. I just want to make sure that I put it out there just to make sure that y'all know that I'm out there, man. I can't do nothing but appreciate it, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, all y'all, every last one of y'all could have been anywhere in the world. But y'all chose to kick it with me tonight. And I appreciate that, man. Even with 2 football games going on tonight, for those who are unaware, like, yes, football is going down tonight, but it is what it is. So if you want to be on the feature, man, please hit me up by way of email on thefeature.cj3@gmail.com, or follow us. Go hit us up. Go like us. Go subscribe. Go like us. Go all that good stuff, man. Or hit me up directly on our social media outlets on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Feature with CJ3 on every single night, Monday through Friday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. More so live on YouTube and Twitch now until other things change. But please, in the meantime, and this is the main time, go subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe to YouTube, man. Go subscribe to our Twitch channel at The Feature with CJ3. Go listen and download on all major podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. Donate and support the cause, man. Please send your donations to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/RightTouchCJ3, or on Anchor at anchor.fm/The Feature with CJ3. And go download or go watch the replays of our past Feature Fridays guests. Man, it's a love nugget in each one of those conversations just for you. If you want to advertise with us, if you want to feature with us, if you want to sponsor a show, whatever it is you want to do, if you don't want to be on the show, you can just put your business out there. All business owners, all musicians, advertise with us. You ain't got to be on the show. Just advertise with it. We'll put your business on the show. And send your monies to at Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports. And this is where you get heard, get promoted, and you get on. And you put people on to what you got going on. Man, that's what it's all about, man. Phew. So, without further ado, man, you already know hot topics. This is what I'm going to get into tonight. Yeah, man, this might be something I might just add to the show because there's so much that go on a day-to-day basis. It's so hard, really, for me sometimes to just select one thing to talk about. When there's so much to talk about, and there's so much happening out there in the media and in the world and in life in general, man, it's really hard to really kind of, pinpoint just one thing. So as today went along, and knowing, or not even knowing really sometimes what I'm going to talk about or what I'm going to do on my show, today's just hot topics, just some things just was popping off today that just made me realize that I need to do some hot topics, man, and just some beautiful minds created this whole thing. And yeah, dog, it's serious right now as far as these hot topics, dog. I don't. I mean, I can pick and start off with any one of them, and I don't want to miss nothing tonight. I promise you. Like it's some hot topics that are just too hot to touch sometimes, and I don't even want to put myself in that position. But at the same time, when you put yourself in that position and you got these kind of situations at hand, you can't do nothing but go ahead and touch this subject, man. And I don't want to let this stuff linger no more. I think it's time for stuff to be said, especially from my end. Like I said, if I hurt anybody's feelings tonight, it's not personal. Some of y'all may feel like I feel. Some of y'all may not. But at the end of the day, this is how I feel. Okay? So, let it rip, man. Hold on. But before I get into any of this, let's hear a word from our sponsors, shall we? The show is brought to you tonight by our space sponsor, Right Touch Sports and Entertainment Incorporated, with under the umbrella of Right Touch Sports Agency, Right Touch Entertainment, Right Touch Management, Right Touch Music Group, and Right Touch Productions. Also sponsoring tonight's show is the Grammy Award-winning production and recording label, multi-platinum and Grammy Award-winning music producers Lamb Liddy and Big D of 12th and Collins Entertainment. And tonight's show is also sponsored by the Perfect Touch Massage with the certified massage therapist, Tasha Cole. If you want to set up your appointment now, please do contact her at 850-354-5533. This is where you distance socially, but massage locally. That's 850-354-8533. All right, let's get to the hot topics now. Got to get to these hot topics. Now, I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. Tallahassee, stand up. And I'm not going to put this out on Tallahassee because this is true, but our former mayor, Andrew Gillum, and his wife, Jay, shows and appears on Tamron Hall's show, the Tamron Hall show, and he made a public statement today. Both of them primarily made a public statement today. Now I don't know if y'all really know the whole story behind Andrew Gillum, but this brother at first he was the prominent, dominant kind of candidate for the Democrats for governor for the state of Florida. He was the mayor first of Tallahassee, Florida, and the brother did a great job here. I don't knock nothing about what his brother did politically in his campaign and how he made this thing happen, how he tried to push votes and all that stuff. Awesome. Graduated right here at Florida's A&M University. prominent future in the political world. Got in some scandals while he was the mayor here, going towards him becoming governor. Got into some financial scandals and whatnot. Then all of a sudden, um, after him losing the very close um, uh, governor race, whatever, with DeSantis, uh, months later, year later, whatever, life changes and whatever, and he's trying to stay relevant in some ways, in some cases, but all of a sudden, the worst thing that could ever happen to this brother took place. Now, this brother was found unconscious in a hotel room, butt naked, with meth and uh, male escorts in the room. Can't make this shit up. This is what actually happened and took place in Miami a few months ago. And all of a sudden, one particular time, he wanted to come and make a CNN announcement about, what happened, what he went through, what he was facing, what he was going through. And apparently he felt like that wasn't enough. He needed to take this shit up a notch. So he hits up Tamron Hall. Her show, this is her kickoff for her second season. I think she has an awesome show. And this is what takes place. Him and his wife join the show, and he comes out and officially states that he's bisexual. He's not gay, but he's bisexual. Now, I'm nowhere in between neither one of those. Not even close. However, I do understand the psychological and the physical mindset that one would have for that, because it's like, no, if you bisexual, if you like anything of the same sex in any kind of way, that's being considered gay. There's no way around it. It's no way of you can kind of go over it or under it. You are gay. Like, I think it's a slap in the face of the LGBT community that he's trying to not necessarily say that he's a part of that community, but he's bisexual. Now, what's the difference with a female and a female liking each other? They're called lesbians. They're part of that LGBTQ community. You got a woman made like a woman and a man. That's bisexual for her. She's still a part of that LGBTQ community. So my thing is, this brother having a hard time accepting the fact that he just may like dudes more than he liked his wife. And this is the crazy part. His wife is game before they even got married. Now, most sisters in this scenario probably wouldn't have stuck around, wouldn't have stuck this out. This is probably one example of a very few that the woman sticks by her man, stands by him in a strong situation, all this stuff. But women, let's keep it real with each other right here. This could be a would you rather question. Matter of fact, I'm going to raise a would you rather question. Would you rather? Ladies, please hit me up on the timeline. Hit me up. Talk about this with me. Let me know what you're feeling, what you're thinking. If beforehand you knew this brother was bisexual, he liked women, and he loved men, would you still go with the marriage? Would you rather marry him, or would you rather not marry him? If you got the full disclaimer up front in person and you knew about it, would you take that risk of your own individuality, your own beliefs, your own everything, and willing to risk it all for the way and behaviors of the one that you so-called love? And this interview was by far one of the... Tamron did a great job. But as far as the truth that came out of the mouths of the Gillums, like, ladies, gentlemen, should we feel bad for this woman? She knew about this. This is regular behavior for them. Should this be something that we should have been tripping about from the get-go? This is their public, this is their world coming out in the public. Whatever they done privately, it is out, exposed now in the public. It is out there. There's no hiding. He has publicly, officially said, hey, I am bisexual. I'm not gay, but I'm bisexual. At the end of the day, this brother is not accepting who he is truthfully. And I think this is an identity thing. I think this is a self thing internally. I mean, I'm not knocking the brother for being gay. That's what he wants to do. However, I honestly, truly believe that he just may, even though he's trying to get back into the public forefront and trying to get in the face of the public and trying to do all this political stuff with this heavy, heavy baggage and burden having over him right now, I think truthfully he's lost a lot of confidence from the black community. And at the same time, I think not just the black community, but for the Democratic people who would have wanted to vote for him. I think he may have lost those people in regards to just that one particular interview. Uh, I have nothing against the sexual preferences. So, for those who may be a part of the LGBT community, trust me, I'm not here to offend in any kind of way. At the end of the day, though, y'all got somebody out there who's just not accepting who he truly is. And that, in all regards, is a huge problem. Going on to the next huge big topic that's going on out there. Police brutality towards black women. I don't get this, man. Yes, this is a thing. This is really a thing, y'all. I know we keep talking about all the police brutality towards the black men and we getting shot behind it. I understand that, truthfully. And there's a huge highlight on just police brutality with black people, period. But I personally feel, everybody's case and situation is the same. There is nothing, what's wrong is wrong. Can't knock that whatsoever. But there needs to be more of an emphasis on the police brutality towards women. Men police hitting women, civilians or women citizens. I think this is the craziest shit in the world that's happening out there. There's a couple of cases right now that are stating and breaking and putting out there that police have been physically harming women in the craziest of ways. Whether it's just women actually trying to abide by the laws and whatnot that have been put, or she may be put under arrest for, or maybe stopped for, or maybe questioned for. Some situations with body cams being released now, certain conversations definitely need to be had. Why are not just policemen putting their hand on women, but why are male policemen putting their hands on women? In a sense and in a way where it's literally domestic. It's not fitting the criteria about what law enforcement really is and what it's supposed to stand for in the community, let alone for citizens, both men and female. You don't put your hand on a woman. You don't hit a woman. As a kid growing up, I saw so much of it in my life to the point where I was raised in a household where I saw that, but at the same time, I learned how not to treat a woman. And whether you're a police officer or not, these type of situations where we are literally already living in a life that is hell raising with how police brutality and racism has really became a heavy, heavy loaded topic in our country. Now that we're raising more awareness and we're talking about this conversation, we're having the conversation. There needs to be more of an emphasis on the conversation as to what is the true protocol for male police officers handling and dealing with female civilians. Whether they're outraged, whether they're out of line, whether they're disturbing the peace, being off the chain in the public. There needs to be some reform and definitely some rechanging in how policing our citizens, male, female, mainly black females. There has to be a different way of doing that. Getting a woman's attention does not result in you having to put your hands and punching her literally in the face like she's some damn punching bag. So as far as police officers and things of that nature, if you're watching out there, please leave me a comment. Let me know why y'all hit women in the face. Let me know why you put your hands on a woman anyway in that regard. And let me know if that's a way of the tactics or what y'all learning in police academy and training and calming down a situation without necessarily having to use force, or when you have to use force, is that a part of the curriculum? Knocking a female out if they don't want to abide by the law. Just curious. Just asking. Asking for some friends. Whew. I keep talking about this one. And I don't know why y'all won't listen to me. But COVID-19 is still on the rise. It's still going up, y'all. There is still so much happening with this pandemic. And in spite of everything that's happening and taking place and what's going on in our world today, there is so much going on and happening right now that this pandemic is literally shaking the minds and grounds of this very earth that we live on. My take on a lot of this stuff literally results into this. When we're looking at this pandemic and how globally this thing has reached, it baffles me to know how less informed United States people are about this pandemic. Now, all of a sudden, we got this vaccine that's apparently everybody wants us to try. But is this the cure? Is this the cure? Now, according to what I've been researching and understanding about COVID-19, that the military has, created some type of vaccine, but the only thing it is commonly helping and curing is common colds. So this is not necessarily the vaccine that we will sit up here and describe and say that, hey, this is what we want on our top shelf just in case if COVID-19 takes effect in our family. Let me put y'all in the mindset of how bad this thing has already gotten now. This was just a couple of months ago when I was talking to y'all about showing numbers and stuff like that. And I indicated to y'all a few months ago that I was continuously show y'all my numbers of this stuff as we continue to rise up and continue to see how this COVID-19 pandemic takes place. Now, I can't recall the last time I showed you some numbers, but I know I hadn't even talked about hitting 1 million yet. And I think the more so I started really talking about this thing was around March, April, May time frame of really getting into the COVID-19, talking about numbers wise. Even June. Globally, right now, we sit at 28,918,900 confirmed cases of COVID-19. That's crazy. 28 million. We're close to 29 million soon, but we're at 28,918,900 confirmed cases of COVID-19 globally around the world. There's 922,252 deaths globally around the world. Right here in the United States alone, of that 28 million that I mentioned earlier, we're at 6,426,958 confirmed cases. That's right here in the U.S. alone. 6 million, over 6 million. Confirmed deaths, 192,612. And both of these numbers are steadily rising. People, I don't trip and play when I tell y'all to keep your hands clean, stay your ass home. Like, that stuff is serious. I'm trying to give you the best knowledge I possibly can about this thing, and I'm not fully knowledgeable on it. Moving on to the next thing. In lighter news, better news, Naomi Osaka wins her third Grand Slam. Damn. She wins the U.S. Open. So proud. I gotta have some type of positivity happening around here. She won the damn third straight, okay? Won a Grand Slam. She's on and popping. She's by far one of the top tennis players in the world right now. And she's black and Japanese. Jamaican and Japanese. And she's awesome. That's my story. I'm sticking to it on that one. We're moving along. If you want to be on this show, man, hit me up on the feature at thefeature.cj3 at gmail.com. Or you can go follow us, go like us, please, at The Feature with CJ3 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm on every single day, Monday through Friday. Please go subscribe to us on our YouTube and Twitch channels, but you can catch us every day, Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. And please, man, go subscribe and go download and listen to all the major podcast outlets, or go listen wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And don't forget to go donate and support. You like what you're getting on the show. You love what we got going on, our content, the funniness, the character, everything that's going on the show, man. Please Tip us. Give us some love. Show us some love. Cash App. $ Right Touch Sports. PayPal. PayPal.me/Right Touch CJ3. Or on Anchor at Anchor.fm/The Feature with CJ3. And go download and watch the latest replays of our past Featured Fridays guests, man. There's always a nugget of love in there for you when you do so. If you want to be featured, advertised, or you want to sponsor a show, please contact us. Hit us up. Send your money to our Cash App at $Right Touch Sports. Come advertise with us. Get heard, get promoted, get on. Tonight's show is brought to you by Right Touch Sports and Entertainment Incorporated. Also under the Right Touch Entertainment label. Right Touch Sports Agency, Right Touch Entertainment, Right Touch Management, Right Touch Music Group, and Right Touch Productions. The show is also sponsored by the Grammy Award-winning production and recording label 12th and Collins Entertainment. This 12th! With multi-platinum and Grammy Award-winning, music producers, Lamb Liddy and Big D. And tonight's show is also sponsored by Perfect Touch Massage. Distance socially, massage locally with certified massage therapist Tasha Cole. Contact her now for your appointment today at 850-354-8533. Turn your space into a spa. She says she'll deliver that to you. So y'all might as well go ahead and place y'all appointment with her as expeditiously as possible. Man, you already know what time it is. It's that time of the night where I get into the featured song of the night. Yeah, man. And my featured song of the night is coming from a woman who can sing like it ain't nobody business. That's number one. I ain't finna sit up here and act like I know where her from, but I can say this. She was discovered by a playwright who has written some awesome plays and movies and all this cool stuff. But this woman here got her fame from these shows and these plays, and she has gone on to do magnificent and awesome things. And with the song that she has, is so perfect for my song today because it really caters to what's going on out here in this world with all this madness, especially with these fools out here knowing about certain things and acting like it's all good. This is a come to Jesus moment for everybody, especially the Gillum family and everybody else, man. So I'm gonna let my girl Tamala Man take y'all to the king, man.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. Take me to the king. Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurting abused. I can't think what's left to do. Truth is, I'm weak, no strength to fight, no tears to cry. Even if I try, but still my soul refuses to die. One touch will change my life. Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering. to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Please take me to the King. Truth is, it's time to stop playing these games. We need a word for the people's pain. So Lord, speak right now. Let it fall like rain. Oh yeah, we're desperate. We're chasing after you. Oh, no rules, no religion. I made my decision to run to you, the healer that I need. Take me to the King. Don't have much to bring. My heart's torn to pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and to sing to you this song. Take me to the glory the way. We keep making mistakes. The glory's not for us, it's all for you. Come on, come on. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn to pieces. It's my offering.
Tune in this Friday. My next feature Friday's guest, Yaya McClain. Yeah, my man, two-time boxing world champion of the world, um, boxing promoter, boxing trainer, pro boxer, realtor, director, actor, author, and former husband and son-in-law of the Ali family, Layla Ali, and the late great Muhammad Ali. Listen, if y'all want to hear a hell of a conversation, let alone hear a hell of a story about a great man, great individual, don't miss this show, man. September 18th, this week, this Friday, Yaya McClain. Listen, this brother does not do interviews for anybody. Everybody just don't get Yaya. I'm bringing Yaya. Listen, the feature is off the chain, though. I'm sorry. I love my show. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. We are the number one live stream late night show on the internet. Find me another one that can touch this thing here, shout it. Feel me? Y'all want to be on this thing? You know how to find me. Promote. Email me at thefeature.cj3@gmail.com or go follow us, man, on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages at The Feature with CJ3 on every single day, Monday through Friday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at 9 p.m. Go subscribe now, man, to the YouTube and Twitch channels on those platforms under The Feature with CJ3. And go listen and download on all major outlets for podcasts or wherever you go enjoy your podcast. And please donate and support. Send your monies and donations to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or on Anchor at anchor.fm/The Featured with CJ3. Go download or go watch the replays of our past Feature Fridays guests, man. There's always a nugget of love when you go check them out. If you want to sponsor, you want to advertise, you want to feature yourself on the show, your company on the show, your craft, your magic, whatever you do on the show, come advertise with us. Send your money to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports and get heard, get promoted, and get on. Tonight's show is sponsored by Right Touch Sports and Entertainment Incorporated. Also under the Right Touch umbrella is Right Touch Sports Agency, Right Touch Entertainment, Right Touch Management, Right Touch Music Group, and Right Touch Productions. Tonight's show is also sponsored by the Grammy Award winning production and recording label 12th and Collins Entertainment, with multi-platinum and Grammy Award winning music producers Lamb Liddy and Big D. Tonight's show is sponsored by Perfect Touch Massage with the certified massage therapist Tasha Cole. If you want your appointment, please contact her by 850-354-8533. Distance socially, massage locally. Or turn your spa and space into a spa and she'll deliver it to you. Yeah, man, we here. It's about that time, end of the show, kind of close to that thing where I talk about CJ3's true stories. And my true story tonight, man, listen, I could pull from either one of these things, but I got a true story for y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Um, Ty's guy kind of goes, and this is nothing, in a bad way on anything, but it's a true story. I know Gillum, I know him well, I know Andrew really well, and as I talk about him tonight, I want everybody to understand, I know the brother, and I'm not here to judge him in any kind of way. I'm not here to don't know nothing towards him. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope he gets all the help that he needs, him and his wife. Um, and as far as his political career, like I don't know what it may look like in the future. If that's something that he wants to get back into. I can't speak for that. I can't speak for every black person that may or may not want to vote for him now, or may not be on his bandwagon as far as him coming back to try to run for something. I'm not sure. However, I will say this: the brother is hella wildly intelligent. He is smart. He has a lot of connections, and he can make a lot of shit happen. But at the end of the day, regardless of whatever it is that he wants to run for, is this going to be the thing that hovers over his head that's going to have people feeling some type of way or pull back from him in that manner? Now, I've never had that kind of experience with him as far as, not necessarily not voting for him because he had my full support when he was out there doing his thing. Um, but when he was in college and when I was younger, it was in high school, and he went to our church. He went to Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church. Tabernacle has had a whole lot of great people come through that church and been blessed. And Pastor Walker, who is an awesome leader, he's spiritually led a lot of great individuals. And I can vividly remember Andrew being at church one day, and he stopped me, and he spoke life into me. He was just like, "Man, you look like a politician. You look like somebody who's going to go places, is going to do great things, and you're going to be just an awesome individual." And I was like, "Bro, I appreciate that." You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this man was going to be the next mayor of Tallahassee. Like, he was in college still. If it wasn't his destiny or whatever, like at that time, we weren't on that logic. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, he young, we, doing our thing. But this brother took the time to instill in me something that I didn't necessarily see in myself, something that I didn't necessarily know. And I always was called a politician, even in high school. Like my math teacher, Miss Williams. Shout out to Miss Williams. Used to always call me politician. I used to walk around her classroom, always calling herself politician. And I didn't realize that came later on in high school. But I've built a rapport with Andrew. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him plenty of times on his campaign. We've reached out to each other a couple of times. Not as recent, but while he was on his campaign trail, he come in here, and I've even tried to get him to come aboard and come speak at certain events. I actually tried to get him to come to an event. One of our kickoff that we had for our business launch when I was dealing with a particular company, a particular sports agency. Um, we invited him to come to the ordeal. He reached out to us, called me personally, was like, "Man, I hate I can't make it. I have to go through these here legislative meetings, but brother, please, enjoy your success, and I'm sure we'll be talking, getting up together soon, whatever." So we've had moments. Um, this one was very eye opening. Now I'm not going to sit up here and say I didn't see it. I just didn't know it was gonna come out like this, let alone come out in the ways where it was accepted already with his wife knowing. Like that part kind of really made everything that's kind of happening and a lot of stuff that a lot of people done kind of put into the forefront media wise kind of made it seem like, okay, well, why are we so making such of a big deal of it if his wife is cool with it? His wife knows about everything. His wife seems pretty fine with it. Everybody wanted, she ought to leave him. She ought to let him go. Apparently, this is her lifestyle too. She's cool with this. Hell, it's probably females or some other dudes that she's dealing with that he's probably said, "Hey, I'm cool with that if you don't mind me, taking a couple of." Never mind. That was a joke. So my thing is this: at the end of the day, it's like, hey, we don't know what goes on behind their closed doors. I'm not knocking nothing that they do, nothing that he does. All I'm saying is that I know the brother. He spoke a life, word of life for me. That was commendable. It was honorable. I mean, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So he saw something in me that apparently a lot of other people saw in myself. And I mean, my life has taken so many routes. So I'm pleased with however it turned out. But hey, that's my true story. I'm sticking to it. Still my brother. Still supporting you, my man. I just want you to go get some help. You and your wife. I just want y'all to go get some real serious help, man. But y'all still my folks all day long. That's my true story. I'm sticking with it. Want to be on this show, man? You know how to holler at your boy. Hit me up. Email me at thefeatured.cj3@gmail.com, or please contact me or like us at the Featured with CJ3 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. I'm on every single night, Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday, man, at 9 p.m. Please go subscribe right now to those YouTube and Twitch channels. Go find us under the Featured with CJ3. I'm on this thing every single night, man. Listen and download us on all major outlets for podcasts or wherever you go and enjoy your podcast. Donate and support the cause. Please send your donation to our Cash App at $ Right Touch Sports, PayPal, paypal.me/Right Touch CJ3, or on Anchor at anchor.fm/ the Feature with CJ3. And please go download and watch the past replays and past Feature Fridays guests, man. Listen, there is a nugget of love in each conversation just for you when you go do so. And please, if you want to sponsor, advertise, or feature yourself on the feature, advertise with us. Let us know. Hit us up. Cash App us at $ Right Touch Sports, where you get heard, get promoted, and get on. Tonight's show is sponsored by Right Touch Sports and Entertainment Incorporated. Also under the umbrella is Right Touch Management, Right Touch Music Group, and Right Touch Productions. The show is also sponsored by the Grammy Award-winning production and recording label 12th and Collins, owned by the multi-platinum and Grammy Award-winning music producers Lamb Liddy and Big D. And tonight's show is sponsored by Perfect Touch Massage with certified massage therapist Tasha Coe. Please make your appointment today at 850-354-8533. That's 850-354-8533. And tune in to my next Featured Fridays guest, the one and only two-time boxing champion of the world, absolute boxing promoter, boxing trainer, boxing gym owner, pro boxer, box your ass up, realtor, director, author, everything, man. My brother and the former ex-husband and ex-son-in-law of the late great Muhammad Ali and Layla Ali, ex-husband Yahya McClain, right here on my show. I got to put it all out there, y'all, man, because we're talking about it all, and I gotta get ratings, bro. I gotta get people up. This is the type of stuff that get you ratings. Your story is definitely ratings, man. So please make sure y'all are there for that show, man. I would be remiss if I did not let y'all know about these awesome upcoming feature Fridays coming up, especially on this one coming up on Wednesday, September 30th, with my main man, college football icon, University of Florida legend, NFL veteran, NFL draft pick, and current high school coach phenom, man. My man, Jaquez Green, holding it down with me Wednesday, September 30th, right here on the feature at 9 p.m. And December 4th, man. Listen, do not forget this thing, brother. My man, Peter Ward, the icon of all college football, national champion, uh, businessman, FSU legend, man. For all y'all Seminoles out there, I know y'all lost Saturday, but yeah, maybe this cheer you up around December time, depending on how y'all's season looking. But either way, I got your boy on this thing, Peter Ward. It's going down December 4th, man, right here on the feature. And please be sure to make sure y'all tune in on October, on the 9th of October, man. That Friday, my boy. Whew, this one here is really finna be like, this one is, I can't wait for this one. My man, Tavoris Thundercloud, coming through, the former IBF light heavyweight champion of the world, man, coming through on my show to talk his upcoming fight and his life story, man, getting into the ring with things, man. Listen, y'all don't want to miss this show. This one here is definitely going down. So I look forward to y'all being there, man, with this thing here popping off. I can't wait. It's definitely about to happen. October 9th, man, right here. You already know, right here on the feature. It ain't no better place to be. You already know it is. So you already know it ain't. So might as well get yourselves prepared and ready, man. Hey, like I always try to tell y'all before, this is the night. Monday night, always a great night, man. Hot topics. I like hot topics. We might have to keep hot topics going, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. I really am feeling it. So we'll see what's going on tomorrow. Don't forget, man, it is Tuesday, so we get into Let's Talk About It Tuesday with my cousin Keith. Yes, that's Tuesday. Every Tuesday night, right here on the feature, man. Do not forget that will be coming up tomorrow. Can't wait to get into that conversation with that nut. Man, those conversations are always funny. That's coming up this Tuesday, tomorrow, man. You don't want to miss it. That Let's Talk About It Tuesday, man. My cousin Keith. Yeah, dog, we just gonna keep rolling, keep popping, and keep letting this thing shine, man. Listen, stay smart, okay? Stay smart out there. Stay safe. Continue to keep staying safe out there. Mind yourself. Wear your mask. Stay clean. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. All that good stuff. And stay y'all asses home, man. Can't make this no simpler for you. I love you. Holla at your boy. You already know what time it is. Peace.
I couldn't wait till the whole world recognized. But first I had to pay some dues. The journey I took, y'all couldn't walk in my shoes. A young buck, wild and tough from Tallahassee. Straight from South City on my pursuit to be happy. Came up out the hood with my hair on nappy, cut it all off. Took some name that's in my package. The streets cut the trap.